Striking the right pitch for your food packaging copy is all about getting the right information in the right tone in front of your customer. It's about balancing sales with help. Without doubt, the most important person to talk to about your packaging is your designer. They'll do 99% of the work. They'll pick the colors, the typeface, the shape, the design. They'll make it look irresistible. Basically, their job is to create a magnet for passing hands. If they've done their job well, maybe that's all you need. Who reads packaging copy anyway? Too many words just make it look ugly. And that's true. But you could also be sure that your product will be sitting on the shelf right next to your competitor. And what if their designer has done a fabulous job too? How do they choose? Your customer will be umming and ahhing. They just might feel compelled they have to read the label to help them make a decision on which one to pick. That's why you need a copywriter to strike the right pitch on your pack. Words that will entice, words that will reflect the personality of your brand. If the product looks great and sounds great, it has a bigger chance of getting dropped into their basket. The copy on your pack will perform 4 different roles. For the customer who has not tried your product, there should be words on the pack that give a glimpse of the brand experience. It could be a description of the taste, the benefit of using the product, how it will make them feel, or it could be a description of how it has been made or the ingredients it's been made with. Are you trying to make them salivate or feel good about their choice? How do you want your customer to use your product to get the best experience? The more they enjoy it, the more likely they are to buy it again. Do you need tips on serving suggestions that will enhance your customer's enjoyment? Or do you want them to know where it's from and how it's made? What information do they need to make them happier? When I'm in the shop, I'm going to read the copy to see if I want to buy it. But when I'm at home, I want to know how to use it. So on the pack, there is a different section for each purpose. What does your customer need to know to keep them safe? Is it dairy-free, vegan, nut-free? Do they need storage instructions? You're not only protecting you, you're also protecting your customer. The best way to tackle packaging copy is one segment at a time. So get the first base, the second base, third base, home run. Yay! Each segment does a different job, so you know what you need to write and you know the voice you need to write it in. Let's face it, there is never enough room for all you want to say on a piece of packaging. First person to talk to is the designer. They will have designated space for copy on the pack. They will also be able to give you a word count so you know exactly how many words you will have to write. If you can picture your audience and think about what they know now and what they are looking for, this will help you keep your copy short and to the point. It will make sure you're giving the information they need in a language they understand. This will help you with the tone of voice you need to use in your writing. What personality are you trying to project? This will help you choose the right words and the right inflection of your copy. Copywriters are not lawyers, so any legal requirements should be supplied to you. But it's good to know so that you don't contradict the lawyer on other parts of the pack. Now you can start to write. Don't worry if it's a bit too long at first. You'll be able to find words that you can chop later. I've always found it's best just to start writing. Just get something down on paper. You can always change it afterwards. What's important is that it's saying the right thing, it's saying it in the right way, and then afterwards you can start to edit. You can start cutting out words here and there and get it down to the word count that you need. Lack of space will always be a challenge for the writer. You need to be clear and concise. This takes practice. But the clearer you are with what you have to achieve and with each section of copy, the more successful you'll be in cutting out words you don't need. Take a bite-sized approach, just one section at a time, and you'll do great. I go into a lot more detail in a blog post, and you can find a link in the description if you want to find out more. Alright, that's it. Hope you find something useful. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.